if someone's in the early stage startup or whatever, an entrepreneur, what's kind of actionable key lessons that you think, you typically share with people?
Yeah, I mean, I would say, so the reason I wrote the book is to kind of prevent that first year or two of pain and suffering that all entrepreneurs go through as they're learning what it's all about. It could be somebody that's very young, somebody college age, right after college that has a technical background, or it could be somebody mid-career as a manager that's switching careers and they think they already know how the business world works, but the startup world is very, very different. So the book is really for somebody to kind of, how do they generate an idea? How do they validate an idea? And then how do they get to product? How do they get to build a company? So it's really kind of soup to nuts. There are a lot of books. The reason I wanted to write that book is it is comprehensive. It is from beginning to end, right? Whether it's a good outcome or a bad outcome and how to get through that. And in most cases, to be fair, it's going to be a bad outcome for most startups. But there are lots of books out there on, how to do product management, how to do customer discovery, how to raise capital, various qualities of those kind of books. But there's nothing that kind of connects the dots from start to finish. And that's really what the book's all about. And there are a lot of things you have to pay attention to, and you have to be a really strong generalist if you're going to start a company, if you're going to be a tech founder, and you really need to build the right team. You need to take the right type of money, and you need to very quickly validate your idea and not presume that whatever popped into your head is automatically going to be correct. So the best companies, if you read about them, they've iterated over years. You're never going to stumble an idea and it's just going to work out. You're going to stumble an idea or a general area. You're going to start doing, experiments just like a scientist would to validate that idea. And then you're going to increment on it. And that's how you're going to build that product and technology and get out the other side to something that has mass appeal, to your audience. The key thing that I learned from Dave McClure, who's a friend and a mentor, former investor of mine, founder of 500 Startups, is the customer problem framework. Who is the customer and what problem are you solving for them? That's really what you should be starting with, not, I invented this widget, let me see who I can sell it to.